This is what we do when we have a car for a week. We do everything that you do. We go to the bank, we go to the post office, we do all those things. This is the #1 selling sedan in the U.S. for the past 3 years. It's the 2019 Honda Civic. It's much larger than you might remember Civic way back in the day. This is the Touring Edition. It has a lot to offer. We're going to give you a Car Coach Reports rating and explain why this Honda Civic really is the #1 best-selling sedan. And the #1 reason, you might be surprised, I'm not, it's the looks. This is a great looking car. It's luxury looking, it's edgy, and it offers a lot of value. Let's go for a ride. We'll start out with seating comfort. I'm not thrilled with these seats. There is no adjustment other than forward and back, and you can adjust the back. That's it. There's no other adjustments, no lumbar on either side. I am really shocked when there's a lot of other great features in this car. It's the one that's overlooked, which is kind of disappointing. So when it comes to visibility, there's excellent visibility out the front. The back is a little bit limited because, of course, it's a sedan with a slope back, but overall the visibility is really good. Now, when you're looking at safety, the standard suite of safety features that comes from Honda is fabulous. Really excellent because they've always thought about safety being a top priority. Not that other manufacturers haven't, but Honda's decided to include it standard, and I think that's partly why they've had such great sales. People don't feel that they're being nickel and dime to death, and that's a huge part of why the Honda Civic has been such a great seller. As far as performance, it's kind of lacking. I wish it just had a little bit more get up and go, and this is in the sport mode. It's good enough to get out of your own way on a highway on-ramp, but overall I wish it had just that little bit more, or a manual transmission, which is not available on all trim levels. Wish it was. Again, not too many people know how to drive with 3 pedals, and if you're a 3-pedal person like me, just put your comments down below because we like 3-pedal people. The gauges in front of you are a single gauge with all the information that you need. To the left is water temperature, which is important. To the right is fuel, which is also very important. On the steering wheel, which is a really nice size steering wheel, just about right for a Honda Civic. Moving to the center of the vehicle, you've got a good size screen. It's a little bit slow in the response, which I wish it was just a little bit faster, but you do have your home button, which gives you navigation, audio, phone connection, smart connection, Honda Link, all excellent and easy to use, just a touch on the slow side compared to the competition. Moving further down, your climate control, your 3-stage heated seats, and then there's lots of places to put things like your phone. There's a connection tray underneath the center console, which is great. More charging locations. Where your shift lever is on the left side, you've got a brake hold and, of course, your parking brake, which is electronic, and you've got your Econ button if you're looking about fuel economy. Going to the center console is one of the most unique center consoles I've seen. It not just has 2 cup holders, but it has a sliding tray that goes back and forth. And then beyond that is a little hole. You can put a very small purse or your wallet or whatever, and you can hide that. In the doors, there's good storage. Power windows, of course, power locks. And above you have your tilt and sliding roof, which I have closed because we don't want to blast you with a lot of sunlight, which is not a bad thing. We all like the sunlight. Let's take a look at the second row. In the back seat of the Honda Civic Touring, there is a ton of head, leg, and shoulder room. Really nice considering this vehicle is not that big, but offers a ton of space. It also has 2 separate heated seats, which are low and high settings. And I promise you, if you've got people sitting in the back seat in those cold temperatures, they'll be very pleased that it's here. In addition, this center armrest is nice to have, even though you can seat 3 across. There are 2 cup holders, very simple to use. Everything back here even has a pocket and storage in the door. And you know what? This is why people buy the Honda Civic, because it offers a lot of value. Inside the trunk of the Honda Civic Touring, there is a ton of room. The seats fold down, which is great, but you could put easily 3 sets of clubs back here and 4 pieces of luggage, which is why people buy these vehicles. Kids use them to go to college. You can put a lot in the trunk. And don't forget your emergency kit, because that should be in every vehicle. The 2019 Honda Civic Touring has a lot of pluses. It does have some minuses, and again, that's up to you. Remember, seating comfort, visibility, and safety are top priorities in any vehicle, and when it comes to the Civic, the #1 reason people are buying it is the looks. So here is the Car Coach Report rating. Performance, 6. It's a little underpowered. It needs more of a oomph, But remember, this is about fuel economy and value and safety, so performance really isn't what the Civic is about. Handling is a 6. It handles really well, considering it's not a premium luxury vehicle, but overall, handling was as expected. For safety, we gave it a 9. The Honda Safety Suite is standard on all of their lineup, and that sells a lot of vehicles. For visibility, we gave it a 7. It has pretty good visibility. Of course, you should use your side mirrors and your rearview mirror, but even with the backup camera, really good visibility for a sedan. For seating comfort, I'm sorry, Honda, I had to give you a 4. No lumbar on either side. Minimal adjustments. It really wasn't very comfortable for a long haul, and when you're talking about a touring car, that means something you would go on a long ride. I don't think I'd want to go for a long ride in this car, but I don't think that's why people are buying these vehicles. So make sure to sit in it and see what's comfortable for you. Technology, I give it an 8. Thank you for having Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, all the things that people want. The only thing I wish it had was wireless charging. Is that critical to buying a Honda Civic? No, there's tons of places to charge, and that's important to buyers. When it comes to features, we gave it an 8. It has a lot to offer. There's really a lot of adjustability, places for storage, huge trunk. The vehicle overall offers a lot of great features that are standard. For design, we gave it an 8. Hey, that's the number one reason people are buying the Honda Civic is the design. It looks good. It looks edgy. From the front end to the side to the rear end, they did a great job even on the inside. So overall, design is excellent. For quality, we gave it a 9. They're built here in the US, and not just that, they have a great build quality and an excellent reputation for decades of driving. For value, we gave it an 8. It's a Honda. It's going to have great value, great longevity. These type of vehicles are what people are buying because they like a sedan. They know they can count on the manufacturer to back that product all the way. So Honda did a great job, gives it a value of an 8 with a total Car Coach Report score of 73, which is really good. One of the things to keep in mind, every single manufacturer makes a competitor to this, except for maybe Ferrari. So it's important to check out all the competitors. We've done them all. You can check out the videos here. All the social media and comments are down below. Make sure to check us out. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, and we'll see you next time.